feel tired as shit than anybody else.
Hello? Welcome? This is the first ever actual live stream for the Juicebox Racing League Series Scrambler Series here tonight. This is a recruitment race. I am Cooper Johnson, CJ for short. This is a very interesting night. You know, in the past we have done live stream quote-unquote races, but most of the time it has just been recorded after the fact. Nothing actually live. So we've had race recordings in the past, but tonight is our first ever live race recording. As you see, practice is finishing up, a recruitment race. It says in the hosted session, if you'd like to join Juicebox Racing League Series, we are always open to taking more people. But tonight is going to be a very interesting race. Got a couple of interesting people to keep an eye on here. We're waiting for these people to go out for qualifying here. See, there's one of our qualifiers here. There's Anthony Guarneri. But tonight, let's go ahead and run down everything here tonight. This is the final recruitment race for the Juicebox Racing League Scrambler Series. Scrambler Series, we run 4 different cars at 3 different racetracks, 12 total races. So, and then we have ourselves a chase for the final 4 races. So not a playoffs, but a chase, and it's all extremely fun to watch, and it's also extremely fun to be a part of. The cars we're running this season, we're running the Xfinity car, the 87s, the ARCA car, and this one, the next gen. If everything goes smoothly. We heard some. Oh, and there's our first crash of the night. Anthony Guarneri into the outside wall, and then you see he breaks the I believe that's the toe link that he broke on the left front there. But let's see if we can get to somebody else here. I don't know if there's anybody else even on track. There we go. This is all a work in progress here. This is the first live stream that I've done. Actual live stream. So there are going to be some mistakes. There's going to be some bumps in the road, and we'll have to see how things go here tonight. But as I was saying, We'll get the full schedule up here later on if we can. But it's 12 races, 4 different cars at 3 different tracks. As I said before, it's the next-gen cars you see here. Xfinity car, ARCA car, and the 87s. So it's not the same car that you'll see every single week. You'll see different types of cars. Last season we ran the trucks. This season we're replacing the trucks with these next-gen cars. So should be a fun race here tonight to watch. Get somebody else. There's Nick Seraph in the 523. That number placement doesn't look correct, but everyone's seeming to find the wall in these cars here. Tonight should be extremely interesting here. This is a recruitment race, so you're going to see a smaller group of guys. A lot of the guys that you usually see here on Tuesday nights are running other leagues or they're finishing up other leagues. They'll be back next Tuesday when the official start to the season begins. Next Tuesday night, same time. It is 7:30 p.m. Central Time is when the practice starts. Half-hour practice, and then the race starts at 8 p.m. Central Time. So as guys, we get ready to finish up qualifying here. You can see the qualifying. Jason Hounshow in the 00, top of the board right now. It's a newcomer, Cook. We'll have to see who that is once they grid up here. Devin Jack in the 49. You'll see him on Tuesday nights. Hank Steinmiller, another one of the guys you'll see on Tuesday nights. Anderson's another newer guy, Austin Anderson. I believe that is Jose Medina. Kaufman is a brand new guy as well. He's not officially part of the league, but he's a part of the recruitment race here tonight. Also Hines. And Nick Seraph, if you've watched some of the past videos here on the YouTube channel, you'll have seen some of these guys in most of those races. It's another qualifier. 15, and then qualifying just finished up, so he wasn't able to qualify in time. But as you see here, 60 laps here tonight. Be a very interesting race. Let's see if we can get the total grid here up. So here's your starting lineup. Jason Hounshow in the 00 starts on the front row with a pole there. Matt Cook in the 3 car there starts side by side with him in the front row. Devin Jack and Hank Steinmiller in row 2. Austin Anderson, Jose Medina in row 3. Brian Kaufman and Austin Hines in row 4. Nick Seraph, Anthony Guarneri in row 5. Zach Todriff, and I'm sorry, Colton, I don't know. I think it's Sapansky, because I think the C is silent. But if you listen to last season, you know I just called him Colton in the 1 car all season long. There's Chance Campbell and Brian Beach. Those two are also newer guys here tonight in the recruitment race. Brandon Hartman, Tyler Anderson, and Blake Langley. They round out the field of 17 cars. So let's see what these guys here can do. It'll be very interesting to see these next-gen cars. I heard a lot of drivers that are already a part of the league, a lot of guys complaining about the car, really bottoms out. So it'll be interesting to see what lines will work with these guys, who will be able to be fast in the beginning of the run and fast at the end of the run as well. That'll be the key. I mean, obviously, with some people, you know, the next-gen cars aren't that new. Ever since the next-gen cars came out, a lot of guys have been racing them a ton. But for, you know, a lot of the guys already a part of the Juicebox Racing League, this is a pretty brand new car. Car we have not raced yet. This is actually the first time we ever raced the next-gen cars here in the Juicebox Racing League. But to everyone watching, hope you guys enjoy the stream tonight. As I said before, the stream is a work in progress. I have a lot of new buttons in front of me that I didn't have to deal with before. Before I could just, if I made mistakes, I can go back and edit it, change it. I'm doing it all on the fly. We're doing it live, so we'll get to see how things go. And also what'll be fun is the interesting thing about the Juicebox Racing League is everybody who all races together all races in the same Discord general chat. Everyone. No, there's no team chats or nothing like that. Everyone races in the same chat. So we'll be able to go in and listen to those guys here later on in the races. We're green here in Las Vegas. The restart box is also in effect for this league. Ooh, already some guys bottoming out and such. Everyone seems to get off of 1 and 2 pretty clean. Everyone's right now just trying to get a feel for the car. Jockeying for position here. You see already somebody up into the wall. There's the 523. Oh man, the 63 really loose off the corner there as well. Oh, and then there's contact! And Hank Steinmiller hard into the outside wall. That right front completely destroyed after the contact from the 523. But we are still green. Now what's great also about this league is that they do have a fast repair in the pits. So if Hank Steinmiller goes down pit road, he can get his car completely repaired like that, and he'll still be in it. Now obviously he'll be a lap down, and he'll have a lot of time to try and make up, but he's not completely out of it yet. And that goes throughout the entire regular season and into the chase. Everyone gets a fast repair. Not just for the recruitment races. Oh, it almost sounded like the 00 may have gotten in the wall. Already somebody else in the wall. Is that 5 car? Oh, close. 523 and the 5 close. Getting in contact there. We see some more side-by-side battles between the 23 and the 54. It'll be all about saving that right front tire. Oh man, a 54 hit the apron there. I almost lost it. With all the chaos going on right now, Jason Hounshill has led every single lap here at Vegas so far. You see a side-by-side battle. This is Kaufman and Anderson. They're side-by-side for 4th right now. How about Devin Jack here in this 49? I mean, he is coming. He almost may have just brushed the wall a little bit there, but he has definitely been our biggest mover so far. Making his way all the way up to 2nd, and see if he's trying to run down Jason Hounshill here as well. Big clump of cars right here behind Cook. Almost looks like everyone's trying to find their way around Cook, but can't be able to get the run off the corner to be able to pass him. Almost 3 wide here. Let's see if Austin Anderson in this 123 can make a move. Almost some more contact back here. These cars are all about momentum. Trying to get as big a run as you can coming off the corner. See if we can try and make a pass on the guy in front. Austin trying to peek and get by Cook here. As we see up front, here comes Devin Jack to the inside. Pass for the lead. Is Jack going to lead that lap? He does. It's the first time that we've had ourselves a new leader here in this race. Devin Jack, number 49. We'll make the pass here in that Canadian Tire scheme. Jason's going to try the crossover. To the bottom goes the 00. As they're all over the place behind him, but it's still side-by-side battle for the lead here. See if Jack can still get that run. Oh, a little bit of a bobble coming off. We'll still get the momentum coming down. Jason will lead that lap. And all the while, these guys are battling side by side. Oh, man, Jason really out of shape there. Oh, and up and into the wall a little bit there was Devin Jack. These cars can take a beating. He's all fine and good. I think he's taking a couple of scrapes off that outside wall. Another crossover move. Jack trying to get back on by. He'll lead this lap. As these guys continue to battle, Austin and Cook able to separate themselves just a little bit from 5th, 6th, and 7th. Behind them, an even bigger clump of cars. Nick Serra from the 523. Looks like Campbell. Oh, some more contact there. We saw the 01. He dropped like a rock here. That's Kaufman. That's in contact with the 24. Back up front here. As Devin Jack has now finally been able to separate himself from Jason Hounshow. That's what we talked about, you know. That's what I talked about earlier on to start the stream was, hey, save your tires. You got to be fast in the beginning and the end. You can't just be fast in the beginning. Because you can go and run yourself out to a second half lead, but if you don't save your tires, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. As here comes Anthony Guarneri in the 4. He's making moves. He's going to try and pass two guys at once. Can't quite make the pass. Almost contact. A fan out going down the backstretch. Almost 3 wide going into 3. The 3 is up and into the wall. Almost came back down the track into Guarneri. Still 3 wide going down the front stretch. 9 cars blinking a little bit behind him. They're still 3 wide. Going through 1 and 2. They're 3 wide behind him as well as Colton almost got up and into that 5 car. They're still 3 wide down the backstretch. This is what that next gen car brings. It's hard to make passes. You almost need a huge momentum swing coming off the corner to try and make any passes as Guarneri backs out here. Get everyone back side by side. And now Austin Anderson in that 123. Able to take 3rd away from Cook finally. Guarneri looking to the inside, but he's not going to be able to have the run. Cook's going to have the run off the top here. Let's see what he can do with it. Push Austin into turn 3 now. That's going to definitely help out. Austin Anderson almost in contact between the 3 and the 4 car. Still side by side. Oh, barely clears the 3. Kind of really shut the door on him there, but you know, we just talked about that 1 car being farther back in the pack. Now all of a sudden he's up here to 6th. He's the inside of that 3 car, Cook. See if he can make any moves here towards the front. All the while this is all going on, all these battles are side by side, it is slowing these guys down compared to, oh, you see that bobble from the 4 there. That could have been disastrous. Oh, and there is the disaster. Caution on the backstretch.
What do you got for temps there?
Cook is involved. Guarneri's involved. Colton's involved. Cook will have to take his fast repair for sure. Colton may have to take his fast repair, and that's 63. That's exactly what he needed. We saw him get into some trouble earlier on. We'll have to go back and see exactly what happened here. Here's the replay. We're following Anthony Guarneri. This is one of the shots. Oh, it just looked like the 3 hooked the 1 car going down the backstretch. I mean, Guarneri seems, I mean, he'll definitely have some damage. He'll probably still take his fast repair just to be safe, but he's kind of okay. on board with the 3. You just hear the car bottoming out here. Real misjudge there. Just a real misjudge. Follow along with the 3 car one more time. Actually, I'll follow along with the 1 car. So Colton gets a run. Ah, well, Colton does kind of come up the track a little bit. I think that's obviously a racing incident there. There's no real giant fault in, to one car or the other, but insanity here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway with the next-gen car. First caution of the night. Comes about 16 laps in here. Devin Jack in that 49, after about 11 or so laps in, was able to take the lead away from Jason Hounshaw in the 00, who came down and took tires, it looks like. Let's see if we can take a look at this 4 car here. It looks pretty clean there. So he must have taken his fast repair. The 3 obviously had to take his fast repair there. There's the 523 of Nick Seraph. He got his lap back. 1 car almost looks like, well, can't quite tell from that left side, but the car does look pretty clean, so he may have also had to take his fast repair. There's, you see the 63, he's still on pit road. Not sure the reasoning for that, but our leader is the 49 of Devin Jack. How about that? And hey, how about that? We just got ourselves a new subscriber. Anthony Ganeri, who's actually in the race. So, Devin Jack, our current leader right now, he had himself a pretty good run there coming towards the end of that green flag run. Able to pull up to about a 2nd lead over Jason, so Jason may want to try and either change his strategy or change something on that car to see if he can get those tires to last a little bit longer compared to Devin. Behind him, here we have Zach Tordriff. There's the beautiful man in the 54. There's his Twitch if you want to go sub to him. Free plug for the guy. Maybe he'll come join our league now. There's the 123 of Austin Anderson. Didn't race with us last season, but is already committed to this season, so you'll definitely see him for the next 12 weeks or so around the Juicebox Racing League. There's Brian Kaufman, North Carolina boy. That 01 car. Jose Medina. He's the one in the 5 car. All right, that makes sense. Unless he's this 24 car. No, he's this 24 car. What am I on? 5 car is Austin Hines in the 8. So his number doesn't match up. But Jose Medina, that is a sweet-looking 24 car there. We usually see him with Jeff Gordon schemes, but that's still a pretty nice scheme there. So we'll look at some other guys here later on in the race. 20 laps into the 60-lap race after our first caution. Pace car is off. Field is back in the hands of Devin Jack, and he's hit the gas in the Geico restart zone, and we are green here yet again. Great restart for that 49. 54 up high, going to try and get a run off the corner. Austin Anderson to the bottom. We'll try and get a run on the bottom there. Oh man, 54 almost hit the wall. He's going to help push Devin Jack into turns 3 and 4. Side by side for second still. Keep an eye on Austin Anderson. He was one of those other guys who was able to kind of pass a couple of cars there towards the end of that run and able to make up some positions. Well, Devin comes down hard to block, but this is going to get the opportunity now. Jack slow down the backstretch. He's getting an opportunity to Todriff to take the lead in the 54. See, we shout at his Twitch, we show what he looks like, and now all of a sudden he's rocking into the lead. But Austin Anderson, he's going to get a giant run down the front stretch. He's going to go rocket to the lead now. I mean, it's just insane to hear these cars bottoming out like this. Todriff going to fight back on that outside, though. Side by side in the 24 for the lead. Here comes Hines. And Devin Jack trying to get another run on the bottom here. Oh man, the 23 clipped the grass there. He's so low on the track, trying to get away from the 54. Break that side draft. Oh, he's going to come up the track. He got tight. Almost got up and into the 54 of Todriff. That's going to really kill his momentum now going down the backstretch. They're 4 wide now. Back to 3 wide. Andrew Gennari wouldn't move on the bottom in that 4 car. He's going to almost go to the lead. And they're sideways. And there's another wreck. A huge caution.
How you doing in there, kid?
The 01's involved. Hines is involved. Jason Hounshow makes the smart move of going down pit road. And it barely missed the 4 car. So now we got to go back and see what happened there. We're following along with Devin Jack. See the 4 wide there. And then Hines just comes down and there's a lot of net code there. And man, Devin Jack just pounds that outside wall in that 49. See the 01 is in it. There's Hines as well. On board with Hines now. See, he just kind of comes down the track a little bit. Oh, actually, Jason had some help there in getting him down pit road. And Hines should actually be fine here. Ooh! Did spin again coming across the grass, but he should be fine. One more view, this one from Brian Kaufman in the 01. You see there's a lot of net code there. And the 01 just barely gets clipped. That'll break his right front. So he is definitely going to have to take his fast repair if he hasn't already. I'm not sure if he was, I don't remember if he was involved in that first crash, but I don't believe he was, so he should still have a fast repair. So, second caution of the night. So, let's go talk to the boys, shall we?
Everyone had a pretty good pull on it.
I'm a bit bummed about that, but I would have been fine if I wouldn't have overcorrected.
Guys, what happened?
Shit happened.
Shit
Chaos.
happened. Saw a little bit of a net code there between, I believe it was Hines and Jack there. Jack, do you still have a fast repair that you're going to use?
Oh no, I used that for a wall scrape because I didn't realize I had one.
Oh, that's so disappointing. Oh man,
Yeah, I'm done for.
that really sucks. You were having such a good run too, leading a lot of laps. It seemed like you had a pretty fast car at the end of the run there too.
I'm surprised because normally the fix sets are terrible, but it wasn't too bad there up until I overcorrected.
Yeah, yeah. Colton, how you doing, buddy?
Well, I need a new change of pants after that last wreck. I
Yeah.
don't know if you went on my onboard or not, but dude, the seas parted for me, and I just went straight up through the middle there. And I'm in VR, so it was the craziest thing you've ever seen.
Oh man, now I might have to go take a back look at that. I didn't see that. No, I was more focused on the 3 cars that were actually involved in the wreck. But hey, you're up to 3rd now, buddy.
Yeah, you probably just jinxed me there, but now I know this 3-car back here is not really happy with me. I kind of moved up in front and caused that first caution you've probably seen, but same thing with this 9-car. This 9-car is giving me a weird vibe, and I know that 3-car ain't happy with me. So if they don't take me out first, I still got a fast repair. So I mean, if they do, I won't be out, but still want to stay up here and run up front for the next half of the race.
Gotcha, gotcha. Well, let's see what you got here, buddy. Let's see if you can run down Todriff. I believe that's what I've been saying his last name is. This 54. He's been doing pretty good.
He's going down.
Oh, he's going down, Anthony.
Yeah.
You got pretty lucky there. You almost got involved.
No
in
luck,
that.
all skill. How about that 4-wide move to take second?
Oh, I saw that. I saw that, buddy. That was pretty good. All right.
Coming to green back here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go here.
Bye, Cooper. Love you.
Bye.
Ready? Green, 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 green.
We're back green here. There's the pace car. Todriff taking the lead here. Side by side here. Oh man, almost some contact there between the 3 and the 9. Oh, some more side by side battles back here. Austin Anderson and Nick Seraph. And see that 5. He didn't have to take his fast repair. He's still in this thing. Back up front though. Let's see if Anthony Guarneri. I was saying earlier, it's all skill, no luck. See if he can run down this 54. Use some of that skill to run down the 54 of Todriff. Joe to the high side here, going to try and get some of that clean air on his nose, but the 1 is going to interrupt that. He's going to get a run on the bottom side. He may try and clear the 4 going into 1, but the 4 has got too much of a run here. They're still side by side. This is only going to help the 54. Oh, and now there's a train on that outside line, so this is definitely going to hurt Colton in that 1 car. They're going to build some momentum, and it's going to be hard to get up and in front of those guys. We heard Colton said him and that 3 car, they aren't getting along right now. See if they can race pretty clean. Also, that 9 car. That's actually Campbell. Ooh. These cars are loose coming off the corners here. Now the 3 dives to the bottom. He's going to try and block the 1 of Colton. Back to the top side to try and block the 9, but this is only going to help Anthony Guarneri. Ooh. Some close battle here. I mean, these cars are on edge all the time, even down the front and back stretches. Oh, maybe some contact with the outside wall, but that 4 car of Anthony Guarneri's got to run on the 54. He's going to take it to the inside. Can he clear him coming off of 4? He'll be side by side. He's going to crowd him as much as he can. Get that side draft off him. Go back down to the bottom. Side draft him again, going into 1. Oh, and he's going to come up and into him. There's some contact there, but they keep it going. This is going to only help the guys behind him. Here comes Colton. Here comes Cook. They're side by side. They're going to slow each other down as well. Now the 54 on the outside is going to get a run. Colton looks like he's got to run the outside as well. He can't quite make the move yet. Now Anthony to the outside of the 54. For 1 and 2, the 54 really went down low. He hit the apron, he went so low. He's going to come back up the track and try and crowd Anthony. Anthony's on the wall. Into 3 and 4 again. Who's going to get the upper hand? It's all a drafting game right now. The 54 clears the 4 again. 54, 4 and 1. Now the 4 to the inside of the 54. He's going to get the side draft off him. Now the 1's going to interrupt that party. They're 3 wide for a moment. Oh, the 54 really loose. Anthony's going to rock it to the front. Does that 1 car have anything on the bottom here? He's going to get stalled out. 54 trying to push the 4 now. He's almost into his quarter panel, but now this is going to help Colton get to the lead. Now more momentum building behind him. Here comes the 54 again. He's going to try and get that lead back, but maybe this is exactly what it is. Colton getting a little bit of a gap to the rest of the field now. Is Colton going to start to walk away with this now? He sat back, let those guys really kill their tires, be side by side, or can this group of guys get a run back up on the leader? Are they going to eat each other up by trying to race side by side and kill the tires some more? Guarneri to the bottom. He's going to try and clear the 54 coming off of 2. Can't quite do it. 54 is in the wall anyways. Now he'll clear him. Campbell the 4th. Todriff back to the bottom to try and get back by Guarneri. Guarneri's got that run on the outside, but now that's going to help Campbell as well. Campbell to the outside of Todriff. He's going to clear him going into 1. Campbell's going to try and carry the momentum into 2. Side by side with Guarneri now. Still side by side down the backstretch. Into 3. It's the first time we've seen Campbell up this high in this race. He's up to 3, trying to get second. Up into Anthony. There's contact. Slightest bit of contact, but still contact nonetheless. Still trying to side draft, and this only helps Colton even more. Slowing each other down. Anthony on the top side is going to get the momentum. Here comes Cook in that 3 car. Saw him up towards the front early on in the race. A lot of moving around. Todriff has dropped like a rock. He must have really killed his tires on this run. All the way back to 6th now. Under fire from Austin Anderson and Jose Medina. Back up to 2nd though, still battling between Campbell and Guarneri. Now behind him, here comes Hines. We saw Hines was in that last wreck. See a little bit of the scratches on the left side of his car there. He didn't have to take a fast repair. He didn't have any contact with the wall. Looks like Jose may have had contact with the wall right there. And Hines may have saved his tires enough to start getting a run here. He's going to look to the outside Cook. Trying to get 4th. Behind them, Austin Anderson and Jose Medina. Both able to get by Todriff. Todriff has dropped like a rock. He must have killed his right front where he just cannot turn anymore. All the way back to 8th. Excuse me, 9th now. Oh, almost in contact with the 523. He's trying to get 8th back. Side by side, that's Nick Serra from the 523. Back up towards the front. See Campbell, he's actually made the pass on Guarneri now. Up to 2nd, he's going to try and start to close in on that leader of the 1 car. Some guys starting to show their muscle here in the late in this run. 18 to go. Hines in that 8 car. Kyle Larson 5 car on Trading Paints. Open up and into the 4 car. Another guy who's starting to show his muscle as well is Austin Anderson. We saw he was great in the long run of the last Long Green flag run we had. He's going to go to the top side. Starting to make up some positions here as well on these newer tires. He's going to try and push this 4 car up and by Hines here on the top side. May not get it done. Hines is going to come up and clear Anthony Guarneri. That's for 4th. Or excuse me, 3rd. There's going to try and push him a little bit more. Now Austin to the top side. Cook has actually started to really drop off now as well. Oh, and oh, Anthony Guarneri almost had some contact. He went way down and onto the apron to avoid that. So try that bottom side, but it's not going to work, and he's up and into the 5, and now back down. If he was into him, it was the slightest little tap, but he's going to clear Hines. Hines back to the bottom again. What a battle for 3rd this is. This is allowing both Jose and Cook to close back in. Now really falling back is Guarneri. Got really out of shape coming off of 2. Anderson to the top side of Hines. He's going to try and start to show his muscle. Oh, and there's a crash!
Caution.
Anthony Guarneri hard into the wall. And this is right as Colton went down pit road. See if we can find him here. That's the 01. There's Colton. He's taking his left side tires. So he'll actually stay on the lead lap here, maybe? We'll have to find out. First, let's go back and see what happened there between, or what happened to Anthony Guarneri. So we're going to start here. This is turns 1 and 2. We'll go back and see exactly what happened to Guarneri here, coming off of 2 that lost with so much momentum. Oh, he got really tight off of 2. He had to really get out of gas. Lost a lot of momentum. Comes down into Jose Medina a little bit. Coming off of 4. Oh, and he just comes down the track and thinks that he's clear. He thinks that he's clear on Jose, but he's not. So there's contact between the 2. Let's go back and see this from Jose's point of view now. Not much you can really do. So now we are back live. Is in fact this car right here. Austin Hines, who is our current leader with 12 laps to go, our 3rd caution of the night here at Las Vegas with the next gen cars. How unfortunate. And Colton Sapaski just came down pit road right as that caution was coming out on the front stretch. So he will get his wave around, but he just lost all that track position than he got from earlier. Or at least he should get his lap back here. I know that we're running the Scrambler Series, so we are pretty lenient in the Scrambler Series on waiver rounds and such, but let's go ahead and run back through this field here. We have Austin Hines. He's had himself a pretty nice run here in this race here tonight. There's Colton. We just talked about him. He's unfortunately a lap down, but Chance Campbell, we saw him earlier on in the race kind of being quiet. And I really love the scheme, by the way, this Mopar scheme. I'm a huge Dodge guy, so this always is pretty cool to see. But he's having himself a pretty good run here now. Jose Medina, another one of those guys, has been kind of quiet, running mid-pack to top 5. He's now 3rd. Austin Anderson, we've talked about him a couple of times, having a really good car in the late runs. We'll see what he can do on this short stint now, as we'll go back green with under 10 to go. Jason Houndshell, he led the first 11 or so laps of this race, but has not been able to find the front again since in that 00 car. Let's see if he can try and make his way back up through the field. He's back up to 5th now. Matt Cook, not sure how many tires he has left, or if he did take tires this last time by, but was kind of slow there at the end of that run, or that last run. Zach Toldriff, there's that beautiful man again. Saw him up front earlier on and then really dropped like a rock under that last run. And there's Nick Seraph in the 523. He hasn't made too much noise here tonight. Just keep this car clean though, and he's gotten himself a pretty good top 10 run out of this. A couple of cars that are unfortunately out of the race. There's Anthony Guarneri. I believe he's officially done. Hank Steinmiller is officially done. And Devin Jack, we spoke to him earlier on. He's officially done. So now who do you pick to win? All the guys who we've seen kind of running up front for most of the race are now either mired back in traffic, like Colton, or damaged and out of the race. So now it's going to be a war of attrition and who can make it to the end and who can survive. Austin Hines in the 5. The Kyle Larson scheme is going to lead us back to the green.
Green flag.
He'll take off, and we're green here yet again. Come up a little bit and try and side draft Campbell. Back down to the bottom. Gonna try and clear him coming off of 2. Can't quite do it. Oh man, Campbell got a huge run thanks to Austin Anderson behind him. Gonna get a push down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Campbell to the lead now. Oh, they're side by side, close battles coming off. Matt Cook with a huge run. Oh, and a huge block by Hines on Jose Medina. That's going to really stack up everyone behind him. Allow Colton to go to the bottom now. Oh, and Hines is up and into the wall. And he's going to keep it up into the wall. That'll take Hines out of the race. Out of a chance to win this race. Campbell and Austin now. Anderson and Campbell, excuse me. Battling for the lead now. Anderson to the top side. He's going to try and get a run on Campbell. He's got a nose on him. And we just talked about Toldriff. He's out here out of nowhere into the top 3 now with 7 to go. We saw he was fast on the short runs. Anderson to the lead now. Can he keep it? Toldriff's going to try and get a run. He's going to go to the bottom side. We saw Toldriff was fast on the short runs. Anderson's fast on the long runs. Can Anderson be fast on the short run as well? Toldriff's going to go to the lead, but not without Anderson fighting back on the high side. Not sure who led that lap. Anderson may have led that lap. 6 to go. Campbell's still waiting in the wings in case something happens to our 2 leaders. Anderson. Oh, up and into the wall. Cook was up and into the wall. They're fighting each other back there. The 1 car is up to 4th. Keep an eye on him. Anderson will officially clear Toldriff, but Toldriff was going to fight back here. Don't expect Anderson to walk away with this. He's going to get the draft down the backstretch. He's going to dive to the bottom here now. He's just going to guard that top side, knowing that's the preferred line. That's where you're going to get a run. He's going to get the run coming off the backstretch. Going into 3. They're still side by side. This is only going to help 3rd and 4th here. Because you see Campbell and that one car, they're still nose to tail. They're not battling side by side like these 2 leaders are. They're going to get themselves into this mix. Oh, Colton, he peeked under Campbell there. Toldriff back to the lead. Austin trying so hard to get that top side. He knows that's what he wants. He wants to run that top side. He doesn't want to run the bottom side. Both leaders run the top side. That's going to open the door for Campbell on the bottom. This is only going to help Toldriff now. 2nd and 3rd are side by side with 3 to go. Campbell trying to battle back here. See if he can get himself back into the mix of winning this race. Oh, Colton is crazy loose. Oh, is he going to save it? He did. What a save by that one car. That's going to kill his momentum here with just 3 to go. Toldriff guarding that top side. He knows that's Austin Anderson's preferred line. He wants to be in the top side. Anderson's still going to try and find a way to peek to the outside. 2 laps to go. Toldriff, Anderson, and Campbell. Who is going to win this final recruitment race? First time the Juicebox Racing League has seen the next-gen cars. There's contact. Jason Houndshaw up into the wall. They keep him straight, no yellow. Campbell to the bottom side. He's trying to get a run. He's going to get it. Oh, not quite. They're going to take the white flag. The next flag ends it. 2nd and 3rd still side by side. Campbell's going to dive it in there. Anderson's going to try and get a run here. Can Anderson do something with it? Toldriff to the bottom. That's exactly what Anderson needed. Anderson back to the bottom now. Through 3 and 4, Anderson trying to get the run on the top side. Toldriff can't do it. They're 3 wide. Campbell on the bottom. Who's going to get it? Campbell. Chance Campbell. What a run at the end of this. He's going to take the checkered flag by the slimmest of margins over Austin Anderson. What a finish. Unreal. Congratulations, Chance Campbell. What a run on the bottom side that he got. Allowed the 2 leaders to get stalled up. Toldriff trying to block Austin Anderson on that top side. And Chance was able to dive it in there on the bottom. And get a great run coming off of 4. And I mean just beat Austin Anderson to the line. What a race, though. Man, that was a fun race to watch. So let's go talk to the boys now after that finish. Guys, what a finish that was.
Yeah,
was
can
wild.
you talk to me for a little minute? Can you give me a little bit of airtime, please?
Oh, yeah, Jose. I'm going to give you as much airtime as you want, buddy. You had yourself a pretty good run as well.
Yes, sir. I had a good race. Was some tight racing there. Trying to be patient and let these guys wreck in front of me. But it was a great race. I enjoyed it. I had a great time, and I want to thank my sponsors, Ultrarap, and who are the other ones? Whoever else. I don't know who the other ones are. But great race for all the drivers out there. Great race. I can't wait for the season to start. And thank you.
Of course, man. Hey, next week, first race of the season in Talladega, the 87 cars. If it's anything like this, then that's going to be a ton of fun. But, Colt, you still in here, man?
Yeah, I'm just drinking away.
Hey, I was watching you try and come back there, and then I don't know if it was coming off of 3 or coming off
It
of
was
4
off of 2 when I stepped on it.
Yeah.
I was trying way too hard. I don't know. I just need to. It's a situation like that. I haven't been him enough to where I know exactly what to do and how to keep my emotions down, and especially my lead foot. I just got too hard on the throttle and just I knew them bumps were gonna be wild. I figured I could just ride them out and hopefully just catch them and just gain as much ground as possible. But we stepped on her, and I didn't think it was big enough to even step on, but we did. And I'll just have to live with that and remember that next time we run these either at Chicagoland at the end of the season. I know that's going to be about the same as this, so just have to keep that in mind if I'm in the same position then.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, that save was one hell of a save. I mean, it looked amazing from up here in the booth. So, still, hey,
Which
man.
one?
All of them, man. Especially that last one there, because you were starting to catch the leaders, and like you were saying, I think it was when you're coming through 1 and 2. When you're on that bottom side, your car got really loose. I thought you were going to overcorrect and go up into the wall, but you saved it and did a really good job of saving it.
Yeah, thank you. I thought I was going to overcorrect this dude. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
It was wild. I'm upset at myself because of it. I mean, I knew I definitely had a car to beat, and especially it was pretty cool confidence booster just pulling away from those guys and how important the draft is here on these intermediate tracks. I knew it was pretty important and meant that I had a fast car, and I just wish I could brought this old girl to victory lane, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Yep. Next week, man. Next week. So
87 Talladega. Whew, I don't know about that, but I haven't even touched them cars. They're just sitting in the shop collecting dust. But we'll bring her out and see how she is.
Yeah, man. I wish Austin Anderson here didn't have himself muted. I'd love to talk to him. He had himself one hell of a race too, but we'll have to catch him next time. But Nick Seraph, are you in there, buddy?
What's that?
Hey, man, you had yourself a pretty clean race as well.
Yeah, just trying. It's kind of hard driving with no paddle shifters, but made the best of it.
Driving with no paddle shifters.
Yeah, I had to shift the car with the up and down arrows off the keyboard, so restarts were a little tough, but it was all right. Made the best of it. Had fun.
What happened to your paddle shifters? Why do you have to switch with the keyboard?
I don't know. My old Logitech steering wheel system here crapped out on me a few weeks ago, so been a little difficult racing anything, really.
Yeah, gotcha. Hey, Jason, are you still in here as well?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, you had yourself the lead there in the first 11 laps or so, and then you kind of fell back. What was it? Just the dirty air? What kind of stopped you from making your way back up through the field?
Pancaked the wall pretty good, and then burned the right front off it.
Gotcha.
I actually, this is the first time I've run this car. I didn't own this car until about 10 minutes before the session started.
Hey, to have yourself,
So
to never race this car before and then get yourself a pole, that's pretty damn good, man.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, you got yourself a top 10 out of it too.
I was surprised. Yeah, that was the gimpiest top 10 I think I've ever pulled off.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like survival of the fittest out there tonight.
We were all racing really close, and I think I slid up in front of the 3, and I thought I had him cleared, but it was just barely not enough, and I turned myself into the wall across his nose.
Yeah.
Basically broke everything on the right side, so I came across the line with everything flopping around. It was great.
Yeah, that's the weird thing about this car is like, it's tough when it wants to be, because like there were plenty of times where I saw guys, kind of dooring each other a little bit tonight, and cars were still just as fine as they would ever be, but then if you hit it just a little bit too hard, then the entire car just wants to snap in half.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you touch anything with the wheels, they're gone, but bodywork is just bounces right back.
Gotcha. Hey, is Hank Steinmiller still in here?
Yeah,
What happened, man?
I hit the wrong button.
What wrong button did you hit?
Downshift.
You miss a shift?
I wouldn't call it a miss a shift. I'd call it a wrong shift.
Oh, wrong shift. Is that why you're out pretty early?
Yeah, we certainly shifted down while we should have shifted up.
Yeah, because I saw earlier on you and Nick Seraph got into a little bit of contact pretty early on in the race, and that obviously really hurt you there and put you a couple laps down and made you have to use your fast repairs. So
Yeah, I thought about kicking him from the session, but I figured not tonight.
that's not your thing. That's Jason's thing.
Yeah.
Never gonna live that down.
No, you're never gonna live that down, man.
Ever.
Oh man.
Hey guys, I appreciate y'all running it again.
There he is. There's your
There he is.
winner. or
Au-
second
Austin,
place.
is that you?
Yeah, it is.
Austin, man, that was one hell of a run, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. I know y'all got like a Twitter presence and stuff like that. If one of y'all, I just took a picture of the finish. If y'all want to like promote it on Twitter, like I took it of the finish, and then it's got like the Vegas on the wall, all in the picture. If one of y'all want me to send it to you, and you can use it to promote the Scrambler series or just promote y'all's shit in general, y'all can if anyone wants it.
Hey man, we're live right now, still doing post race interviews. We're live on YouTube, so I'll send you the YouTube link, and you can go back and watch the whole replay if you want.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Is it just Juicebox on YouTube?
Juicebox.
Juicebox Racing League on YouTube.
Okay.
So, plus I'll throw out the link in the Discord as well, so you can find it there. So.
Does one of y'all want the picture? I know, like I said, y'all have a presence on it.
Yeah, go ahead and throw it in the Discord.
Yeah, throw it in Discord. Or you can send it to me and I'll save it. I can edit it a little bit because I know iRacing graphics ain't the best, especially when it comes to the screenshots.
Okay.
And I have the replay saved too, so I can grab some more pictures if we need to.
Okay. I'll just I'll send it to you then. I don't use it with iRacing. I just use the snipping tool on the Windows.
Oh, I take the iRacing screenshot tool inside the sim because it cuts out the watermark, so it just makes things a lot cleaner and more.
Yeah, see, I do not know how to do that. I'm iRacing dumb when it comes to shit like that. So.
Yeah,
it's great broadcast material.
Yes, very great broadcast material.
This is all
I
if
got a question.
If everybody,
whoa.
Okay.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I got a question.
Uh-huh.
He said shit earlier, so does that mean he gets a fine?
Yeah, I was just about to apologize for that because I didn't know we was live like that.
Hey man,
I had to say something. Sorry, Mom.
This is an 18+ stream. I'm not. This isn't for kids or nothing like that, so you can swear as much as you want.
So we can talk about the World War II stuff like we did at New Hampshire.
Sure.
No.
Oh,
No,
I was about to start praising Hitler.
Don't tell me that.
That's not how we need to. That's okay.
That's how you get canceled.
Welcome to the Juicebox Racing League, kids.
Yeah.
I'm your host, Colton Zabiziski, the class clown, pretty much. And yeah, welcome to the stream and welcome to the broadcast. If you missed the race, well, too bad. You're going to have to scroll back and watch it. But anyway, yeah, hope you enjoy.
Jesus. I can't edit this out. Normally, last season I'd be able to edit this out. I can't edit this out. Has to stay in.
That's the best part.
Fine.
You can later. You can chop it off before he starts talking out his ass.
No, that.
Yeah. Okay, I'll be funny and retarded only up to a certain point.
Take your medication.
Especially for live. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say the R word, am I? Shit. Shoot.
This is all going downhill. I think I need to stop this stream now.
Yeah. I'll shut up now.
All right. I'm gonna go shut down the stream, boys. You guys have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
Oh man. And Austin Anderson just went ahead and subbed. That's fucking awesome. All right. So if you aren't interested in the Juicebox Racing League now, I don't know what'll get you interested. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream here tonight. I know it was kind of shaky there in the beginning because it's the first time I'm actually doing it live. And obviously there are going to be some mistakes and there are going to be some low points in it, but we'll get her all set up for next week on Tuesday night. So, hey, if you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and give this video a like. If you also enjoy this in general, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Upload every Tuesday, or we'll be live streaming every Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time is when the session opens if you're interested in racing with us. 9 p.m. Eastern is when the race actually starts, so that's when around the time the stream will actually start. See, earlier I said Central Time, now I'll say Eastern Time, just for everybody to kind of get an idea. But congratulations tonight to Chance Campbell getting the win here tonight in the final recruitment race before the season officially begins. Austin Anderson and Toldriff there, the 54, round out your top 3. So congratulations to them. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. Well, I have plenty more fun to happen for the next 12 weeks. It'll be one hell of a season for sure. I cannot wait. If tonight is anything close to what the rest of the season will be like, I cannot wait for the extra season to begin. So again, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all next week.